Yo, what up? Welcome to Mo Boxing No Problem. I'm Jose Ramirez Jr. Today we got a special guest. We got an amateur boxer, Amir Cashman Anderson. How's it going,
What's
Amir?
up?
Doing well, man. Thank you so much for making the time.
Yes, sir. You know it.
All righty. Well, first question I got for you is rather basic. I'm sure you get asked this a lot, and if not, you're gonna keep getting asked this a lot in your career. But at what age did you get into boxing, and what got you into boxing?
I started when I was around 7, 8. My mom, we played football first, and then my mom thought I should start getting into boxing because of bullying and just sticking up for my sister. Ever since, I've just been boxing. I haven't looked back.
It's been a good fit.
Yeah.
And can you let us know what the name of the gym you train out of, and kind of what's the atmosphere from at that gym?
Race Kids Boxing. Another name is West Area Athletic Center. It's just it's not really a rec center, but it's where kids could come in and they learn, teach boxing. I'm one of the coaches there, and uh, I was brought in by the owner of the gym, Chris Burns, and Ray Rinaldi, and it's just a gym that is we all family there, and everybody learns boxing, and yeah.
And I think I read that that building used to be a McDonald's. Is that true?
Yeah. The even when you walk in there, all the floors is still it still got that McDonald brown tile.
Uh,
So it's kind of weird. Like you look at it, like, oh, it used to be a McDonald's. It's crazy.
yeah, but makes you hungrier, right?
Yeah,
To kind of make it out. Because I also read in a previous interview, that you live pretty close to the gym. You're about a mile away, so you
yep.
end up, walking to the gym. And during your walks to the gym, you see things that you don't want to be, and then things you want to change. Can you
hmm
kind of, share with us, kind of what you see?
Yeah. Just from walking by the gym and just looking at the atmosphere of my city, it's just it's full of just a lot of violence and street crime and all that stuff and things that I wouldn't want to see while I'm walking. You know what I mean? And I'm a kid at the time. I'm like 8, 9, walking back and forth from the gym to my house, and I'm seeing all these things, and I don't like it, and I want to change it. Once I get like to the point where I'm able to change my city and support the people that's there, I want to I want to build like it's so many corner stores. I want more produce like grocery stores. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
Yep.
And we don't really have a lot of grocery stores that in town. Like we have to go to outskirts. You know what I mean? So from that to not so much drug use. You know what I mean? Like you walk in, you see a heroin needle and all that stuff. So that's a couple things I wouldn't want to change in my community.
Man, that's an amazing goal, and I know as you kind of climb up and start making it in the boxing ranks, it's going to give you those assets you need to kind of start making change in your community. So
Yep.
absolutely, and I want to ask you about your nickname. How did you get the nickname Cashman?
Uh that is it's a funny story. When I first went there, me and my little sister, we they called my little sister Peanut because her head's shaped like a peanut, and I was her big brother, so I was a cashew. So ever since it's been at first they started calling me Cashew, and then it was Cash, and now it's Cash Man. And now when I tell people like they ask me how I get my nickname, I'd be like when I hit people, they see dollar signs.
There you
Yeah.
go.
So that's how I like to change the story. But the real story, my nickname is Cashew.
It's an upgrade from Cashew for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like that nickname. I like Cashman better.
Yeah, no, for sure
Yeah.
for Cashman.
Cash, Cashman is that headline. You know what I'm saying? The headline.
Yeah, yeah,
I
that's
can't
gonna
wait.
translate well to the pros for sure.
Mhm.
And before we start talking about kind of the pros, can you tell us about your amateur career? What have been your biggest accomplishments so far?
So I started competing when I was 11. Um, at first, my first couple fights, I was losing, and I didn't really take it as a career as of now. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Yep.
I started when I turned 14. I went to my first junior nationals, and that was my first chance to go on Team USA. and I lost in the first round, the first ever round. Ever since then, I never missed the finals. Every tournament I went to, I made it to the finals, and I keep looking back at it. It's like I never thought I was coming this far. I'm 19 now. I started competing when I was 11, and I never thought I was going to be an 8-time national champion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Uh, from then, I'm like, I have a lot of people don't do this. A lot of people don't win consecutively. You know what I mean? They
Mm-hmm.
have, and they don't win the tournaments I win. I'll be in the deepest brackets. I had to fight 4 times every single
Wow.
tournament, and it's I can't explain and I can't express enough like how much credit I don't get. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like my last tournament, I fought. First, I wasn't a seed, and I wasn't one of the seeds, so I had to fight every single day. And I fought the number 2 seed and the number 3 seed back to back, and I fought 2 other national champions. So that is insane.
Yeah, props. Congrats on the achievement so far. That's definitely impressive, and I think what helped you, like, to your point, was that initial heartbreak. Not wanting
Mhm.
to feel like that again, and kind of grinding and working hard to keep winning.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I for even like when I lost in Spain in the World Championships, it's like I never want to lose. Like I even though like L's is part of the game, you know what I mean. I always try to stay undefeated. I always try to
Yeah,
stay winning. You know what I mean. So
yeah,
that's why I'm working towards just keep winning these tournaments, keep winning to get to the Olympics, winning pros, winning everything.
yeah, 100%. And then, are you still going to school? I think I read that you were having plans to go to Syracuse University.
Yeah, I'm end up going. I start my semester later this year in fall. Uh,
Oh, nice.
yeah, for sports medicine, and I'm gonna be going there for 3 years, and I'm gonna transfer to from SU to a nearby upstate hospital, and I'll be working with athletes and all that stuff.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah. And how do people react when you tell them you're a boxer?
Um, a common one is like they think I should be a basketball player. I'm tall. Like yeah, I don't get it, but like, I guess. But a lot of people like that don't know me, that don't know of me, they be like, "Oh, you do boxing," and they instantly ask if I'm pro, and they instantly ask if about other boxers, and yeah, people that they know like ESPN, Jihai, all the big names and stuff.
Gotcha. And then, can you tell us a little bit about some of the places you visited around the world because of your tournaments?
I've been to all over the U.S. Probably over half of the states. Um, Other than that, I've been to Spain, uh, Alicante, Spain. I've been to Sofia, Bulgaria back in 2020. Um, and there was a couple places I should have went, but I didn't end up going because of probably COVID reasons and stuff. But hopefully this year, they letting us go to Germany and Finland, and hopefully I get the chance to go to Pan Americans. If not, it yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah. All right, we got a comment here from Jaguar. It says salute, salute Jaguar.
Um,
And Amir, do you have a favorite place so far that you visited of those you've listed, either in the
uh,
states or international?
uh, States wise, my favorite place I've been to hmm, probably Dallas. I've been to
Dallas.
Dallas. Yeah, Dallas is it's a cool city, big city. It's full of good food. That's what it is. The food is really good there. Uh, Alicante, Spain was really fun. Just the people there, the just the atmosphere is tropical. You know what I mean? The hotel we was at was really nice. So I think that's my favorite place I've been to.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. It's cold right here in the Bay Area, so I could use something tropical.
Yeah. Oh, you in the Bay
I,
Area?
yeah, I'm in the Bay Area on the West Coast. I know you're in New York, so I shouldn't be talking about cold because
Yeah,
it's
it's
nothing like it
snowing
over
now.
there.
It's blizzard on it.
Yeah, no, we got a little bit of snow. It's so cold, kind of in the hills, and that's been the talk of the whole area because we don't get snow
Yeah,
at all. Yeah.
yeah,
Uh, and then I know you have a goal of going to the Olympics in 2024.
hmm
How's the qualifying for that going? And can you elaborate a little more on your Olympic aspirations?
yeah. The 2024 Olympics right now is it's a weird qualification right now, and hopefully it plays in my hands, and by the end of this year or probably the start of next year, I'll qualify for the Olympics. I always since I was a kid, I always wanted to go to the Olympics, and I never, even though I did, I never pictured myself so close. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I never pictured myself being at Colorado every other day, every other month, and just training with the best of the best. You know what I mean? So now that I'm there and I'm sparring and I'm beating up the best, it's like now I'm like, then I could really take this a little farther. You know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to see where my potential take me. You know what I mean? Like like what I seen what I could do with the high level amateurs. Now I want to see what I could do with the high level pros. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It made me think about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I know right now you're laser focused on the Olympics because I read that there's already professional boxing promoters approaching you about signing deals. Has it been kind of difficult to say no to them, or what's been the experience so far dealing with some of these promoters?
Yeah, it was come a couple offers that was intriguing only because like I'm young. You know what I mean? And I'm not really like looking forward. Like, I'm not really for the money right now. You know what I mean? So, but they talking about, oh, you could be on ESPN, Showtime Boxing, Sky Sport, The Zone, all that, and they telling me I could be on them things. You know what I mean? I always wanted to be on the big screen, so that was intriguing. That made me like looking forward to the future. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
it's
look,
tempting.
yeah, and then this was probably like 2 years, a year ago. So imagine now. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
imagine what the offer's gonna be in the next year or two. You
yeah,
know?
and if you medal in the Olympics, whew,
Yeah, and I
I,
and I'm excited. I'm excited for the Olympics. I
mhm.
I don't think nobody like right now. I'm young. I'm strong. I'm one of the best boxers right now in the weight class. Nobody can beat me.
We have another comment here from Skywalker Boxing. Says salute Jose, Amir in chat.
Yep.
Salute Skywalker. And then Amir, once you finish the Olympics, do you plan on turning pro right away?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm eager to hit the pro ranks, but right now I still got goals that I want to complete in the amateurs.
Yep.
But pros is definitely looking. I want to turn pro from probably a year and a half from now.
And then, is there a dream opponent in the pros you would want to target?
Uh, I think in my era, I probably want to go against Fandora. I don't know why I've been thinking about that lately. Me and some Fandoras in the same weight class. I don't know. I don't see like credits to him, but I don't think he could beat me. Like even now, if you put me in the ring with him, I don't think he could beat me.
Man,
Um,
that's a hell of a fight. I definitely want to see it.
yeah, I'm tall. I'm not tall as him, but I'm tall. You know what I mean? I know how to fight tall fighters,
Yeah.
and I see him, and I'm like, damn, he's doing damage in the pros right now. I want to see what that up to. Charlos, and yeah, I have Xander Zayas. I think me and him, like always had like I had a dream of me and him fighting in the pros when we were a little bit older. Yeah, I think I like Xander. Me and Xander. Me and Xander sparred a couple of times, and back in camp. And I was young back then. It was a couple. It was one time he got the upper hand, and another time that we was like dead even. But
Yeah.
he's a hell of a fighter.
Yeah. And then Jay was saying David versus Goliath. That's probably the Fundora comment. That'd be dope.
Yeah.
And then Skywalker says your Olympic pedigree will jumpstart your pro career. Smart move. Yeah.
Yep. And
It's,
that's what I
it's
plan on doing. Yeah. That's always been my goal since I started. Like took on boxing from when I was probably 15, 16. And I knew that was gonna be my career. Like the Olympics was my main goal.
Yeah, and it's so marketable because you hear so many pro boxers. Nowadays you got Richard Torres, you got Keyshawn Davis. They mentioned their Olympic gold medals, or I mean their Olympic medals. And the last time we got gold for the states was Andre Ward, and that's always
Yeah.
something that gets brought up all the time. So how crazy would it be you get a comeback with the gold medal?
Mm-hmm. No, and I know the offer is gonna be coming after that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And then switching gears from dream opponent, do you have a dream venue that you want to headline one day?
I was just talking to my coach about this. They I don't know if you know Haven Brady. Uh,
Mm-hmm. Yep,
yeah,
Hitman.
they just fought in my nearby venue, Turning Stone, in Cazenovia, New York. I want to make a big uh, world title fight there. Have all my family and friends come down there and fight. But I would love to fight on in Las Vegas at the Madison Square Garden. Uh, I want to fight in Dubai. I want to fight in Dubai.
Nice.
I want my 10th fight to be there.
That's gonna
Uh,
be dope.
I want to fight in I want to fight everywhere. I want to fight everywhere that's headlining the big fights.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, man. Boxing's a world sport, so definitely gotta touch down all the countries. And then Amir, how challenging is it to get sparring? Do you find yourself having to travel a lot, or that's good sparring kind of easy to find?
My gym is full of killers. My gym is full of just straight. They all strong. Everybody there is just shout out my team. They really push me to my limit. So uh, like skill wise, I got people that could box. I got people there that can bang. I got people that could roughen me up. I got people that could probably try to box me. You know what I mean? So, but other like I don't really. People come to me actually. A lot of B side fighters. A lot of fighters that fight on the big cards and stuff. They come and they spar me there at my gym. I don't really travel to get sparring.
Nice. And then when it comes to preparation for your fights, do you watch a lot of tape on your opponent, or do you kind of leave that up to your coaches and you just focus on improving your skills?
I do watch film. Not I watch one tape to see like where your skill set at, where you how you box, like what's your general demeanor, like if you coming forward, are you gonna box me? Are you gonna try to roughen me up? So other than that, I don't really sit there and study them a lot. Uh, I just think that's for a boxer to do that is just to make them more nervous. You know what I mean? To make them
Yeah,
more anxious to fight them. So I just watch it once, see what you're gonna do, and then other than that, I worry about myself. I watch a lot of film on my like probably every day. I watch my own film 24/7, just
nice.
just to see if I could like where I could better myself at, and I'll probably in sparring and training and all that.
That's good. Yeah, actually, I haven't heard too many. At least the interviews that we had, we haven't heard too many people actually watch it on tape. But I think that's super smart. You know yourself best, and you can see where you may have a hole. So yeah, that's dope.
I think it's the best like when right before you about to spar or right before you about to train or something because it's like once you watch your own film and then you think about all the stuff that you made a mistake, you're going to apply it in sparring or in your training. So I think it's gonna better you in the long run.
Yeah. And then Amir, who's been the hardest puncher you've been in the ring with, either in your fights or in sparring?
Hardest puncher I've been with. I have a spar partner from Rochester. His name Tracy Magruder. He probably hit me the hardest. Um, Fight wise, it's hard. I don't really get hurt a lot, or I don't really get touched a lot either. I want to say probably recently, probably Keon Davis.
Yeah, Davis.
Yeah, Keyshawn Davis, little brother. He a good technical boxer. He caught me with a good punch. then other than that, I don't really touch a lot.
That's good. And then, Amir, who was your favorite boxer growing up?
Growing up, my favorite boxer to watch was Lomachenko and Shakur Stevenson.
Nice, great styles. Oops, I think you froze, Amir. We are have. All right, are you back?
Yeah, about it.
No worries. Yeah, I was saying great styles with Lomachenko and Shakur.
Yeah, they for Shakur, he's just so poised. It's just like he's very very technical, and he just everything come fluid with him. You know what I mean? And same with Lomachenko. Lomachenko, just his speed and his accuracy with his punches is just astonishing, and his punch count. That's what I admire about him is a lot of punches. A lot of people say like, oh, you shouldn't be like amateur. Like he have an amateur style. It's not gonna work. Like, but because I look for like I look like at his punch count, and I'd be like, why a lot of pros don't do that? You know what I mean? Because
Mm-hmm.
they'll take 6 rounds, 7 rounds to pick up the pace. You know what I mean? Imagine trying to do that and you going against someone that's really good. You know what I mean? And you wasted 6 or 7 rounds in a fight. Lomachenko just showed me that you can have a high punch count in the pros.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then bringing it to present day, who do you consider to be the number one pound for pound fighter today?
Number one, pound for pound. It's tough. I'm gonna have to say either. I think probably Terrence right now. Terrence Crawford.
Um,
Yeah, Terrence Crawford. Then I'll have Canelo second. In the way third. Uh, Spence fourth. Tyson Fury sixth. Um, believe it or not, or I have Javante seventh. I have Shakur eighth. Ninth will be probably Stephon Felton, and 10th Charlo.
it's a great list.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think your 1 2 3 was the same with me because I think I think I did it back in December. I think I had also Crawford, Canelo, and the Monster. I think that was my top three as well. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
great names.
It's hard though. It's really like in a big like when I did this before. Like I had somebody asked me who was my pound for pound list. It was easy. It was Canelo, Crawford, Fury. You know what I mean? But now it's a lot. It's a lot of really good boxers now, and
Yeah.
they're really stepping up their game with getting belts and stuff.
Yeah, and I know some people don't put heavyweights on their list, but that's the ultimate kind of like pound for pound because you can be a
Yeah,
220 pound heavyweight fighting like a 260, 280 pound
yeah,
heavyweight. We saw what Mike Tyson did back in the day.
so yeah. Like,
uh, yeah. Do you watch a lot of pro fights, Amir?
yeah,
All right.
probably.
Well,
Uh,
I want to do a segment with you where I'm basically gonna name some rumored fights or either confirmed fights, and
mhm.
you let me know who you think is gonna win. If it's too close to call, you can just say it's 50-50 or pass.
All right.
All right, we gotta hear before we get into that. The kind of comment here from Marcelo Morales. He says, "Hey, congrats from Bolivia."
Hey, appreciate it,
Shout out,
man. Appreciate it.
shout out Marcelo. All right, first fight I want to ask you about. This is the super fight we've been asking for. We haven't got it. It's the welterweight matchup between Errol Spence Jr. and Terrence Crawford. Who would win that one?
I got Spence by a split decision.
That's what
Spence, I think he's just a stronger fighter. Crawford showed me in his Sean Porter fight that when it comes down to power, like I don't think he can. I think he's still like. Don't get me wrong, Terrence Crawford is a great boxer, and I think Terrence Crawford got a lot of power for a welterweight. I just think Spence punching power is too accurate.
mm-hmm.
He can't do what Terrence can't do what he do uh, to Spence. You know what I mean? He can't do what he did to Sean Porter to Spence. It's gonna be a different story, and he's southpaw, so it's gonna be a different story. So I think Spence is gonna win by split decision.
All righty. Next one. This one's confirmed. It's happening March 25th. Who's gonna win out of David Benavidez and Caleb Plant?
I'll just argue with my Team USA friends. They telling me Benavidez. I have Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant is a he showed in the Canelo fight that he a good boxer, and I think David he still haven't had a big super fight, so this is gonna be his first. I think Caleb Plant already warmed up and had two big ones, so I think Caleb Plant is gonna win by I think unanimous decision.
All righty. Next one. This one, I guess, is official now. Gervonta Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia.
I got Tank in the eighth.
Eighth knockout. All right. I'm hearing a lot of Tank knockouts predictions.
Tank is just too powerful. Ryan is not. It's not. He's just not. I don't think he's a really good boxer. You know what I mean? No titles, no resume. Tank got a better resume. Tank got a title, so I think Tank got it.
Yeah. All right. Coming back to you, champ. What are some of your hobbies and interests outside of boxing?
I like to run. Yeah, running is my favorite.
Nice.
Playing the game. I really just train a lot. I train and go home and rest. Resting is a good hobby.
You need rest as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Next question I got for you, Amir. What's the best piece of advice you would tell someone wanting to take boxing more seriously and have an amateur career like yourself?
Well, one thing I would say is don't expect to be the top. Don't expect to be the top dog if you're not gonna work like one. You know what I mean? If you're gonna work like one, if you want to be one, work like one. Be in the gym every day, work out 2 times a day, run. And don't expect it to come fast because it didn't come fast for everybody. That's the top dog. It didn't come fast for me. It didn't come fast for Terrence Crawford, Loma. They all had to work their whole life to get where they at. So, them the 2 things I think that's really important for people that's coming in and they want to make a career out of boxing.
That's great advice. And then final question I got for you, Amir. It's not really a question. It's more so kind of opening up the floor. What's a message you want to send to your fan supporters watching the interview?
A message I want to say is keep watching, keep tuning in, keep watching my fights. Big things are coming in the future. And I can't wait to announce all the stuff I'm got in my pocket, and I can't wait to be that superstar that everybody know I'm going to be.
Excellent. And everybody tap into his Instagram. It's at Cashman Anderson. You can see it here scrolling through. That way you don't miss any any news on his career. We're looking forward to seeing you at the 2024 Olympics and soon being pro. You're gonna kill it.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you for having me.
No problem. Thank you for the opportunity. Talk to you later.
Yeah. Talk to you later.
All right.
All right.